Right, are we ready?
Yes.
Yeah. Hello, and welcome. We are back with Tavern Talks, episode, we are now episode 12, apparently. I didn't expect to be doing this for so long, eh? Episode 12, so we've got Tom here as usual,
Hello.
and returning, because it's been a while, he's not been here since the Final Fantasy episodes, where we talked about forever in a day, talk about how many games, whether we've got 16, 17, but anyway, regardless, Patryk is back.
Hello.
Right. So, without further ado, let's kick it off because you've got some news for us, haven't you?
Yes.
And
in relation to
yes,
Steam
I have.
and stuff. So.
in fact, just dropped some news as well. But before we get into that, I'm going to have a bit of a rant,
Uh-oh.
and I think Tom knows where I'm going with this. Right. So, over on Helldivers 2, why are you all obsessed with taking the Sap, which is a planet that's not part of the major order? Because of you bozos, we are running out of reserves and running on fumes. So when we do eventually attack Cyberstan, if we successfully complete the major order, which we're not going to because again you're all on the South for some bizarre reason. I don't get any weird obsession with it. Read the major order, read the details, and attack the correct planets. That's what the major order is there for, you absolute muppets.
I did hear something about Court Bay as well, saying that people are going to be trying to take that as well.
But there's no point. There's no point taking those planets. Okay, I understand people are like, oh, supply lines. Yes, I get that. But what's the point in taking the supply line if it's not going to go anywhere? We need to take Murak or Aurora Bay to get to Cyberstan. And if we don't get to Cyberstan, the bots will fire their version of the Star of Peace on Super Earth. So you guys are potentially aiding the bots in destroying Super Earth. Think about it. Right, anyway, moving on. That was rant over. Rant over. I feel much better now. Actually, I feel much better now. Rant over. Right, moving on. Sorry about the rant, everyone. Unless you are diving on the south, I'm not sorry because you're an absolute bozo.
So,
Anyway, moving on. So why don't you kick things off with what you've got for us, pal?
Bit of a shocker, but Steam is facing, well, it did face a lawsuit.
Really?
Yes, it was a UK tribunal has gone and filed a £656 million or $9,000,001 collective lawsuit against Valve Corporation behind Steam.
What was it for?
The reasoning for this is Valve is it's accused of keeping its place as the dominant digital gaming platform, though locking in-game publishers and developers into restrictions. Basically, imply when you buy a game on like the Steam platform, you have to buy add-ons on that particular platform. This is a silly lawsuit because I'm pretty sure every single like platform where you buy games on does that. You can't buy something on like say Epic Games and then buy the add-on on Steam. That doesn't really work, does it?
No.
So it's a silly one for sure. But they've been calling it Steam is a monopoly for digital gaming because of its 80 to 90 of market share in PC gaming distribution. It's a weird one, but apparently it didn't go anywhere. So Steam has won this lawsuit.
So Steam's won the lawsuit.
Yeah,
right.
Them winning it was kind of like new news. Funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so in terms of like PC digital gaming, Steam has pretty much been dominating the market as of recently, compared to like Xbox market, and you've got Ubisoft Connect, which we know Ubisoft is kind of shooting itself in the foot at the moment, and among other problems with like hacks and things like that it's had. So yeah, Steam is ultimately dominating the market.
Right.
But because of this, because of its 80 to 90% of market shares for digital PC gaming and stuff like that, they've been saying something about Steam charging too much for like some of the games, some of the add-ons and stuff like that, calling it a monopoly essentially.
But don't AAA publishers do exactly the same thing?
Well, they all do. That's the thing. I think it's like 30%. They're all supposed to take. PlayStation does it. Xbox does it. So it's how they make their profit. That's how the wheel keeps turning.
So why is Steam being sued and not anyone else?
That's exactly it. It's a silly lawsuit. It's that's why it's pretty much been shut down already, more or less.
Well, at least we've won the lawsuit. That's the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because there you go. Happy days. Anything else for us there, Tom?
There's more about get around.
Right, the news I've got.
All right, Patryk, what have you got for us, pal?
I've heard that Square Enix going to remake a new Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, have you?
Yes, it's not going to be released yet, but just rumours that the Kingdom Hearts remakes will be in development.
That's a
Yeah, and what else I've got is Devil May Cry 6 is officially in fully development by Capcom. So that means the continuation of the Devil May Cry will comes on.
Just let the game die. Just let the game die.
Yeah. Also,
I'm sick of hearing about Devil May Cry. I honestly am.
Yeah. Also, what news I've got is I've heard the rumours, but I saw on a website called Trophy.org is the Machine Gun creators said that they want to bring back the Wolfenstein 3 as a trilogy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's not really just a rumours, but I've heard of them. What I've also news I've got is that the Final Fantasy 7.
Oh no, not another one.
Not really. Not actually.
It took us 2 episodes to do all them last time, and now you're saying we've got to do another one for that one.
No. So what I want to say is Final Fantasy Rebirth coming into Nintendo Switch 2 on June 3rd. So that means you get the game and the card called Zack Fair. And what else I've got is the Final Fantasy Part 3. Final Fantasy 7 Part 3 will officially announce that it's come from multi-platform. It won't be a PlayStation 5 exclusive. So that means
hold on. Haven't we already done Final Fantasy 7 multiple times?
Yeah, I know, but
do we really need another Final Fantasy 7? Seriously?
Well, the story hasn't ended yet, but
What do you mean the story hasn't ended? There's about 16 games. Surely that's enough time to end the story. Sorry.
Final Fantasy 7 Part 3, it's coming in on multi-platform. It won't be PS5 exclusive, so Square Enix want more money for this.
Of course they want more money.
So, and the last news I've got is they want to remake the Santa Monica studio. Want to remake a God of War 1.
Oh, that'd be interesting, actually.
Yeah. So,
that'd be interesting, because I'm currently playing the original on the Classics catalog on the PlayStation. So as you can imagine, the graphics have got awful because it was that long ago.
So that's all the news I've got.
Fantastic. Well, cheers to that, Patryk. Well, there you go, guys. We're getting more Final Fantasy. Like, do we really need more Final Fantasy? Honestly, I don't know.
It's never end. I mean, it's never end.
It has to end. So it has to end.
There'd just be too much story to really get into. It must look daunting if you're going to start Final Fantasy now.
Yeah. Anyway, I've got a list of games here. Rumoured to come out this year, 2026. So some of them we actually know to be 100% confirmed. Others, it could be this year, it could be next year. So I'm going to say ones that we know are going to be coming out this year is Invincible Versus. I think that's coming out April, I think.
Yep. I have seen a couple of things on YouTube, just like what they've shown on like character dialogue back and forth.
Yeah, it does look. It does look really, 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 really good, and I'm hoping to get on it. And it's not badly priced. I mean, you can get the collector's edition for about, I think it's like £90 or something, which is really, really good for a collector's edition. So I would highly recommend checking it out. And if you are interested in collector's editions, I'd recommend checking that out as well. I will be out now because it's so cheap for the collector's edition. I will be getting the collector's edition. I can't wait for that. And Yeah, the new show comes out May, March. New season. I think it's May or March. If I remember rightly.
I haven't heard anything about March yet. But
Yeah. Yeah, someone mentioned it to me in work the other night. So yeah. Anyway, moving on, we've got Marvel 1943: Rise of Hydra. Even though it has been delayed, it's still coming out this year. So you basically play as a young Captain America during World War II in German occupied Paris, and you're fighting alongside Black Panther's granddad for some bizarre reason. And get this.
Sounds like interesting.
Yeah, and get this, we've not seen Bucky Barnes yet in any of the trailers, in any of the bits that were shown, so I have a feeling that Bucky Barnes isn't going to be in it. Because we've not shown him. So unless we're saving that for a reveal when the game comes out. Hopefully, I hope Bucky Barnes is in the game, because Bucky Barnes did fight alongside Captain America in World War II in the comics and in the films, so it just makes sense to have him there, and if he's not there, it's going to be really, really disappointing.
it could just be a cameo or something they're saving for the release. But you have to save something for when you play it.
Yeah,
so.
you do, yeah. So these, okay, so moving on, we've got some more games. Again, these are just rumours go out this year. So the games have been confirmed, they are in development. Whether or not they'll come out this year, not sure. So we've got one called Undefeated, which is going to be an indie game, and it was three college students who basically made a Superman simulator as a mod, and they have now got backing. I can't remember what company it was, but a publisher slash developer has given them the backing and given them the funding to make a fully fledged game called Undefeated, and that's going to come out this year. I'm not sure if it will, but it does look really, really promising, because I see there are some bits out there on YouTube. There is bits of gameplays out there of what you can see, like what it's going to be like. And it does look really, really good. I mean, it looks like it's going to be like the Superman game that we've all been waiting for, basically. That's what it looks like. It looks really, really good. And I can't wait to try it. So, big well done to the guys who are making Undefeated. Well done for being noised and getting the full-fledged game coming out. That's going to be absolutely awesome. Can't wait to play it.
When was the last time we had a full Superman kind of game? At all. Jeez.
Yeah, I think it was DC Online, I think. Well, would you even class that? Because you're not exactly playing as the characters, are you? Playing as your own character, yeah.
Yeah. It's different, that one, because you make the character, you decide the power and everything. I mean, you could have Superman's powers, but you're not
Superman himself, yeah.
him.
Apart from the Lego games, the only one that comes to mind would be like the ones on PlayStation 2, I think. It was on PlayStation 2. Other than that, it's like Superman N64, isn't it? There's not that many Superman games, to be fair. This is a missed opportunity because, Superman's great. And who doesn't want to fly around as an invincible godlike alien?
I think it's just the fact that you're invincible, really.
Well, just equip the enemies with kryptonite bullets, there you go. You're not invincible then, are you?
Fingers crossed, maybe Supergirl will take over.
No, we need a Superman game. We need a Superman game first before we get a Supergirl game. Come on. Honestly. Honestly. Get mine out of the gutter. Anyway, moving on. Another game that I'm really, really excited for. Because everyone knows Avatar. The guy with the blue eye on his head.
Yes.
Yeah, that Avatar, not the blue people.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're going to have a game that's being made by a Chinese indie developer, and it's called Godslay. And so that's basically going to be a martial arts fighting game set in China, obviously. And it's martial arts, and you've also got elemental powers as well, similar to Avatar. So people are calling it like the Avatar game, but it's not Avatar. It's nothing to do with Avatar. It's just that's what people have nicknamed it. But I've seen some gameplay of it, and it looks really, really good. And the fight and the martial arts look really, really well done as well. So keep your eye out for that one when that drops. It's called Godslay. Keep your eye out for it, because I have a feeling that's going to be a fantastic game. Especially if you can set people on fire and everything. So you know how I like my fire. Nick Barbarage. And there's also rumours of a possible Injustice 3 because he said he wanted to get a Mortal Kombat out of the way with first before they finished off the Injustice trilogy. So now that Mortal Kombat 1's out and support for the game has stopped, we're hoping that Injustice 3 is in development and will be coming out soon. So fingers crossed for that because I really want Injustice 3 because I really loved Injustice 1 and 2. So
You always kind of go hand in hand whenever NetherRealm make a game like Injustice or when they do Mortal Kombat as well. There's always like similarities between the two in terms of mechanics and things like that I thought of. So they might take something or another from Mortal Kombat and implement it here, but change it up in style a little bit.
Yeah. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we get the Injustice 3. I mean, I just want to play screen now. I just want to shoot Superman in the face with arrows. That's all I want.
Which Mortal Kombat character will they cross over this time?
Sub-Zero. Oh wait, no, I've already done that twice.
I've already done Sub-Zero.
Twice.
And Scorpion. So.
Yeah. Well, moving on. Have you composed your notes ready?
Well, this one
Yeah.
I think so. More prepared for because I did go and see this last night. But I'm actually going to talk about a movie because this one has been absolutely blown it out of the water, and it's Iron Lung. Funny enough. Now, this is a bit of a passionate project of the video game of the same name, Iron Lung.
I thought you said Iron Gnome then.
I know. It's and I'm not the best with names, so if I do butcher the surname, I do apologise. Made by David Chinansky back in 2002. So it's an indie game that was made back then, and it's had a live action full feature make, and it's been written, directed, and it's starring popular YouTuber Markiplier.
Oh.
So,
how's the film then?
it was pretty good. I'll get to my own thoughts on it in a minute. He had previously played the game on this channel, and the film adaptation started around about, say, early 2023 or something like that. So it's been a project that's been in work for a while. It's been he's self-written it. He's financed it as well. So it's a full independent project. And it's definitely one of the most ambitious takes on a video game to a movie adaptation, just purely because it is an indie project. And wow, how it went. So when it released on the 30th of January, it was a financial success. The budget that they had for it was $3 million. Guess how much it came out with? 31.
Wow.
31 million at box office, but it rivaled.
Well done.
It rivaled films like Sandhelp, which just came out, which was a Sam Raimi one, who is a pretty big director in the horror scene. And I just thought this was a really, really out there story just because of how wild it is and how unexpected. And then there was also Mercy, who had Chris Pratt and Rebecca Ferguson in it, two A-list actors. I won't beat it.
Wow.
He actually battered it.
So
So
an indie film must be A-listers.
Well,
That's amazing.
Sandhelp technically did get $3 million overall in the box office, so it didn't beat that one, but it came dangerously close. It's like level close. It was made by a YouTuber.
By a YouTuber.
Yeah, it's been a movie with A-list actors, and it was pretty much all done by. It was distributed by one man, one YouTuber, a small team of people, and obviously his followers that have just been getting the word out, going to see it. I went to watch it last night because it got an extended and they're showing it in other countries now. Really good film.
Amazing.
So I'll quickly go over my own thoughts because I know I need to move on to other stuff. But from start to end, throughout the story, there is this persistent feeling of fear of the unknown, being locked in one place with the protagonist and seeing things play out through their perspective as they observe the depth of the blood ocean through still images displayed on the camera, which is really nerve-wracking. I was greatly impressed with the performance from Markiplier, as I found myself investing in his character, Simon, as the events transpire and take their toll on him. It's different and refreshing to see someone who was accustomed to seeing sitting in a room playing indie games to become a lead role in a movie adaptation of one, and find it very easily to distinguish Mark's character from the otherwise happy content creator I'm used to seeing. I do also feel more knowledgeable of the lore. That was something I did try to do back on the game adaptation, but I do feel the movie does do it a little better with more clarity. Though, to understand it fully, I think I would need to get a rewatch of it again because there was just so much going on towards the end of it. And, sorry, give me a moment.
Sorry.
Because I'm going to get a paper.
Yeah.
So it's Mark Maguire, Caroline Rose Kaplan, Troy Baker, Elise Lovelock, Elaine Lamont, Sean McLaughlin, or otherwise known as Jacksepticeye. He had his cameo in it. And Isaac McCree, and well, pretty much everyone involved. The names I mentioned, just brilliant film. Congratulations, well done, because pretty much did the impossible, more or less, taking an indie game concept and they turned it into a successful independent movie.
It's not very often you see that with indie games, though, is it? So, yeah, absolutely smashed it there. Absolutely smashed it. Big congratulations to anyone. Yeah. Because, you know, I think indie games are making a comeback, you know. I think we never really went away, we were just more lesser known, but like, look at the Game Awards of 2025, like 90% of the games were indie games at won awards. It's just like, it was just refreshing to see. So indie games are coming back, and hopefully we can get more indie films out of indie games. Well, we can't get, if that's done so well.
I was supposed to read this bit before I went into my own review, but the actual plot. So if I was a convict named Simon, Mark, who is forced to pilot a submarine through a desolate moon's ocean of blood. It's a blood ocean, more or less. After an event known as the Quiet Rapture, causing most humans and all the stars to disappear without warning. So pretty much it's like the end of the world kind of thing, and they're looking for answers below this ocean. He's not down there alone, put it that way.
Well, you never are alone in the ocean, are you? You never know what's lurking down below, do you? I mean, if you play some mods, you know.
It gets very suspenseful, especially when you realise what is
down there.
Yeah. Both in the game and the film, like it's done brilliantly well. The creature that you see down there is oof. Seen it in movie form.
Oh, absolutely amazing. So, you enjoyed the film then, yeah?
Oh yeah, I definitely enjoyed it.
So
suspenseful.
Would you recommend it to horror fans?
I would.
There we go. So there you go, guys.
Anyone who's a fan of like just game to film adaptations, not all of them have been great, especially the horror ones. They've been hit and miss sometimes. I mean, Until Dawn here also had one, but I think the story was drastically different from the actual game. We had the original Mario film that we had, but we don't speak of. And the next one coming up. But no, Iron Lung, the movie, it was very faithful to the game, which is what you want. So
happy days overall. Right, I think that's it for this week's news segment, isn't it?
We've got games on here now, I think.
No, we'll say about the next week then. We've got a bit to get through because we're going to be talking about PS4, because we've spoken about PlayStation, PS2, PS3, and we are now going to be speaking about the PS4. But before we do that, I got somebody pointed out to me a feature that I forgot to mention that was available on the PS3, and he messaged me going, "I can't believe you didn't talk about the trophy system." And I was like, "What do you mean? I didn't think it was important." But anyway, he rudely invited himself up. Rudely invited himself up. I didn't have a choice, and that's why he's here. So I'll hand you over to Patryk now, so he can talk about the trophy system on the PS3 and how it all works and everything like that. So sit back, get comfortable, and grab a brew, because I feel like this is going to go on for a while. I mean, if you say,
it won't take a while. No.
You said that about Final Fantasy, then we'd have to do 2 episodes on it.
No, this won't take a while.
Take it away, Patryk.
As you said, you never mentioned on the gun, so I was like thinking, oh, you never mentioned about the trophy system here, so I had to, as you said, rudely invited myself. So the trophy systems came up on 2008. As you can see, the trophy systems is a new, let's say, achievements, new trophy collections that whatever objective you got on the trophies, you just get some kind of, you say, trinkets trophy.
Trophy, it's the trophy system.
Just a
isn't it?
trophy in the objective of a trophy will gives you. Same as the achievements on Xbox, because the achievements and the trophies are the same thing, actually. So the trophy collections came out, as I told before, 2008. My first trophy collection was on Sonic Unleashed, so it came out in 2008.
I can't remember. I can't remember what my first trophy collection was.
Yeah,
Probably
my first trophy collection was in Sonic Unleashed in, I believe, in Christmas, December. And I used to like playing the game and then just like getting the trophies. And I said to myself, what is this? Well, I'm just getting it.
Yeah.
And then I just like started, and then what just happens is like, oh, I just kind of like this. And then I just like became a trophy hunter.
Yeah, and you've been at it ever since, haven't you?
Yes.
So do you want to take us through the rankings?
Actually,
Just, for people who don't know what the trophy system is and don't know what PlayStation trophies are.
well, some of the some of the trophies consist of the points as well, because the original was 2008, but they slightly changed a few years ago in 2000, I believe 2020. They slightly changed the points. So let's say the bronze is taking you for 15 points, silver is 30 points, gold trophy 90 points, and the platinum trophies you get 300 points. And the
300?
300
I
points.
thought it'd be more for platinum.
It was before 120 points before a few years ago, but this been changed. Also, what changes is that the level system they added it was before 1 to 50 level. It was a maximum. Now, a few years ago, they added this feature as till 999 as a platinum. So basically, if I go forward for this, so let's say you get the specific ranks. So let's say from level 1, you're starting from level 1 to 299. It's for starters. So you get like bronze, icon, trophy. So depends how many trophies you get. Scale trophy 300 to 599. So that's the silver icon. The gold trophies they call elite. It's level 600 to 998. So it's gonna take a while. And the master level 999.
Is that the one you're going for?
Yes, this is my dream.
Yeah.
This is my dream. Yeah, and I am actually, if I can show it, just a second.
Yeah, no, ever since I've known him, I've known Patryk for quite a few years now. We went to school together. So, well, ever since I've known him, he's always been obsessed with trophies.
So,
haven't you?
yes. So my overall ranking is my ranking level on the trophy system is 586 so far, under 18 years. And my
no idea what mine is.
And my world rank is at 20,136 overall for over 18 years.
Yeah.
Because I'm not really spending like every day 8 hours per day. Some people just spending it on this. I know it's.
What you mean? What you mean? You don't play 13 hours a day? What's wrong with you?
I don't.
What do you mean you don't spend? What do you mean you don't spend your entire life on your console?
I'm just like playing like 2 hours per day,
Yeah.
maybe 5. But as I told, it is dangerous to play like 8 hours per day. But some people doing it.
Oh, it's not dangerous at all.
Yeah, but if you like trophy, if you like
As long as you take breaks in between, you're all right.
Yeah, if you like collecting trophies, then go for it. But as I told, the trophy collection is so much fun to get. And if you like it or not, just go for it. If you go for a challenge, so that is all I got
Yeah.
about the trophies.
What was your favourite game to platinum then?
Oh, my
Like Final
favourite.
Fantasies of it.
Nah.
No.
There's,
why?
Well, I've got plenty. Of
What was your favourite game to platinum?
Blimey, that's not your list, is it?
Well, I've got plenty of favorites. But
You have to pick one.
He's literally doing this and just scrolling forever.
it's very hard to decide which one to go.
Oh, just pick one.
Let's say Deadpool.
Deadpool, yeah?
Yeah.
Happy days.
There's
I was
a
watching gameplay in that last night.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, the Deadpool game I played in 2015 and is one of my favourite name of a platinum.
What was your first platinum?
My first platinum was the Sega Mega Drive.
Sega Mega Drive, yeah.
Yes. It was my first platinum
Sega
I
Mega
ever
Drive
done.
Classic Collection, yeah.
I just like collected these for trophies and then just go for platinum.
What was your... Sorry, Patrick, what was your first platinum, son?
Oh, it's difficult to tell because I can't remember if mine was like early, like if it was on PS3 or Xbox, because I kind of dabbled on both at the time.
Not the PS3. First platinum trophy on the PS3.
Oh, I want to say it was probably like one of the Telltale games or something like that. Where I got the first platinum. I can't tell. But I'm not really much of an achievement. I've got achievements.
Yeah.
Well, they just come with the territory when you're playing through games on difficulties and stuff like that. But
Well, my first platinum was Skyrim. That was my very first platinum, Skyrim. The Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim.
Oh, isn't the Skyrim?
I wasn't even aiming to get platinum anyway. I wasn't even aiming to get platinum. I was just playing the game and then it popped up. I was just like, oh, I've completed this now. And I still play it to this day.
Well, actually, I just want to add, I think in 2028, I'm thinking to come back to Skyrim in 2 years.
What? No. You can't. No, not in 2 years, Patrick. Just get on. When you get home tonight, just get on Skyrim.
It's going to be my 10th anniversary of Skyrim. So
Just play Skyrim. Everyone, just play Skyrim. Just get in when you get in from work. Just
like
play
old
Skyrim.
times.
Just play Skyrim when you get first thing you do when you get in from work tomorrow. Yeah, just play Skyrim.
Just play Skyrim.
if we don't have Elder Scrolls 6 by then.
Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started on Son Howard. Don't get me started on him. Oh, I thought with him, man. I thought with him.
Just have to mention Elder Scrolls 6 and it's like poking a bear with a stick.
Yeah. Right, moving on. We will talk about Son Howard. Give us Elder Scrolls 6. Moving on. We shall talk about PS5. PS4 rather. Let's say PS5.
Jump forward a console.
I know. What happened there, man? I think the brain lagged.
So it's not just mine then.
Must be catching.
Double covering for my brain, what can I say?
Yeah, so we're going to talk about PS4, a few fan favourites, and well, you all know the drill, don't you? We just sit here and yammer around, don't we? So make sure you got the brew, make sure you got the biscuit, and get yourself comfy. You might be here a while. So let's kick it off with the infamous Cyberpunk. I really want to talk about Cyberpunk.
Yeah. Well, I've not played it on the PlayStation. I've had it on a PC platform because I remember the state of Cyberpunk when it came out on console, and I know that they shot a lot of refunds for my game initially when it came out.
It was mainly PS5 because I played it on PS4, and my Cyberpunk ran perfectly fine. The only glitch I encountered was a band not texturing properly, and that was it. That was the only bug I encountered. But on PS4 for me, it was I don't know why, but my game was perfectly fine, and I got it on release day as well. So
it was very hit and miss for a lot of people with this game in terms of like what bugs they run into, if they were game breaking or not.
Yeah, I didn't really encounter any, to be honest. So, but when I saw like obviously all the bad press and everything, I was just like, it was a great game. Why was everyone hating it? And then
I think they had the deadline to meet. They had the story and everything finished. It was just working out kinks. Like, small bugs here and there, like a character doing stuff without using their mouth and all that.
Yeah.
Or like T-posing and everything like that.
I've seen people just straight up like teleport from clips, in clips and stuff. So it's just like what? Or I've seen NPCs just walking through buildings. It's just like, what the hell is going on with Cyberpunk?
All fixed now, honestly. Cyberpunk
Yeah.
is one of the best games
Oh, 100%.
going. Like, the narrative for
100%.
that is unbelievable. It's
I actually love Keanu Reeves in it as well. I think he's so good as Johnny Silverhand.
And when you get to Phantom Liberty, you've got Idris Elba as well.
Yeah. Phantom Liberty, that was the DLC, wasn't it?
The expansion
Yeah.
where you could go to Dogtown, was
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
I've not done that one. I've not done that yet. I've just done like the main bits.
I've not completely finished that, but I know there's 2 new endings that they threw into the game.
Oh.
There, if you go down that road.
Yeah.
But I think it does completely change the way the original story goes if you do Phantom Liberty as well.
I know I've got Phantom Liberty. I've just not started it yet. It's such a big game, so I'm trying to do all that side stuff first before I even think about doing DLC. So I'm trying to do all the side stuff first. But it's such a big game, it's just taking me forever.
Yeah. And there's so many side Easter eggs and stuff like that as well.
That's a great. Oh, it is a great little game. It really is. Yeah, and some of the features that you can have on your character is absolutely hilarious. If you know what I mean.
Yes. What are you going with this?
I'm not gonna mention it, but yeah, if you play Cyberpunk, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Didn't I? I remember when I said you should play Cyberpunk and go for it. You got to a particular point with what was the name?
V.
Not V.
Not the main character, okay.
But after the bit where you go through the factory with that gang to get the droid and all that, but you team up with that cop as well.
Oh yeah.
It's the bit after that when you went to meet her again.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't tell me about this and all that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
And it just happened. That was my first. Yeah, because in Cyberpunk there are there is
encounters.
sex scenes. I'm just going to say it. There are sex scenes in it. It's got full nudity as well. So when that happened, because someone didn't tell me about this, and I got a text off this woman, so I went along with her plan. I got a text off this woman in the game. Right, meet me in this room at this hotel. So I thought she was giving me another mission, and then I opened the door, and she's there. Like, just no shame whatsoever, and then boom, the scene starts. I'm just like, what? And the worst thing was, not the worst thing was. I'm just so glad that Natasha was upstairs, because that would have been so awkward for her to see while I was playing it when I was playing the game. You know what I mean? I was just so lucky she was upstairs at the time. So yeah, I dodged a bullet with that one, and she's now looking at me going like, "What are you on about?"
Apparently, I completely dodged that scene because I don't think I actually did that.
Yeah, no, it just came out of nowhere, and I was just like, right, okay, this game has these scenes in it. Okay, cheers for the heads up, Tom. Because I messaged straight away going, "You didn't tell me there was in it."
What did I go? Oh yeah, my bad.
You're like, yeah, I forgot to mention that. Clearly.
Oh, thanks, Tom. I'm gonna now experience this. No problem.
I mean, you could just turn nudity off.
I didn't know that was an option. I honestly did not. I did not know that was an option. Because I'm one of them. I don't look at the. When I'm looking through the settings for the game, I put subtitles on and that's it. That's feel like there's some hours ago with settings because I'm not that technical. So everything else I just ignore. Put my subtitles on, play the game. I don't even adjust brightness or anything because I think if I can see it, it's fine.
Anyway, as the game went on, they added some quality of life improvements, like B was able to get like different apartments and stuff like that now.
Yes.
And obviously, if you had a partner in the game, you could obviously spend time with them outside of like missions and stuff like that, and explore a bit of story, bit of lore, bit of dialogue, and fast travel also became a thing because getting around Night City was tedious as anything sometimes. So
I get
everything, couldn't you?
Yeah, and the traffic as well in that game, man. Sometimes you could just be, honestly, in Tavern, you could just be sat there in your car, and you could be sat there for 10 minutes waiting for the traffic lights to go green. It's like real life traffic. And half the time, I just end up getting out of your car and just running everywhere. So just got bored of waiting.
Just go to a ripper dock and just get the right mods then. There you go, you got double jump now to just go over buildings and stuff like that. Well, not all buildings. It's very weird that like you couldn't actually get on top of like the skyscrapers or anything like that because when I did a modded playthrough on it, I actually tried to go to the highest point. They don't actually have meshes or anything on the skyscrapers, so when you stand on them, a lot of them you just fall right
You
through.
just drop right down, don't you? Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. Well, Patrick, have you played Cyberpunk?
No,
Sounds
I
like
haven't
a-
experienced, but since Tom now mentioned all of this, now I'm just getting convinced to get it.
Yeah. He's convinced to get. He's convinced to get it for because of what? Because of what, Patrick?
What part convinced you?
What part convinced you to get Cyberpunk? I'm interested.
That new thing.
Of course, okay. Of course. I mean,
Straight to it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. I was going to mention him that next.
So,
Anyway.
It just came flooding back that moment. When you sent me that message as soon as you mentioned Cyberpunk, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Moving on because we just spoke about Cyberpunk, but moving on. It is a great game. I would highly recommend playing it. Just be careful with the season, and if you have a partner, make sure they are out before.
I'll just turn off the setting.
What's funny in that? There's a funny in that. I'll just use porno like everyone else. Oh, we have a laugh, don't we?
What is this podcast turning into?
I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Right.
well,
You want to speak about any PS4 games? Any of your favourites?
Like the 2018 like God of War.
Oh, God of War,
Yeah, I used to like the storyline of a God of War. It used to be very great game. The graphics, very awesome. The base of the combat, so good. And yeah, that's what the storyline is so good. The music, the Santa Monica Studios made a great job making that.
Not as good as Skyrim, though.
It was a drastic change as well with this God of War, weren't it? Because it went from like Greek mythology to like Norse.
Norse, yeah, because you got 4, haven't you? What was it? Boulder?
Yeah.
Yeah, Boulder.
Yeah.
So.
The World Serpent and all that.
Yeah.
And then you had Ragnarok that followed up after that as well.
Not played Ragnarok. I'm not playing Ragnarok yet.
I haven't. I've only played a little bit of that one. I've not finished it yet. But yeah, the combat's really good, and just the fights in general. Like when you get caught in them, it's just like whoa.
Yeah.
You just see the power levels between the two as they brawl. They're like, I think the first fight, what was it? He smashed him with a tree and he went through like the mountain.
Yeah.
And cracked the earth below. It was mad. Really good.
You can really see like the power scaling in there, can't you?
Yeah.
In that game, they did a really good job with that.
I want to add that what's so much fun on God of War itself in 2018 one is where you fight with the Valkyries.
Well, with Valkyries.
Yeah, so much fun. They may be the super bosses, but they're very satisfying fight with once you beat them down, let's say 7 Valkyries, there's the last Valkyries on the fight, and I can tell you, I had a little difficulty, but it's so made me satisfied fighting them. So much fun. As I told, God of War 2018 is wow. Looks amazing.
Yeah, it is. It is a good game. Any shout-outs that you put there, Tom? You brought up,
which was a this was a fun narrative-driven game with what was called the butterfly effect. So it was like a Telltale game in a sense. So any decision you made, that decision was more or less permanent for the remainder of the story, and any characters that would unfortunately die stay dead. I can't remember exactly just how many different alternate paths you could go down, but I know the remaster version that they did for this, it did add a new ending, a secret ending where everyone more or less comes out of it okay.
Interesting.
I think on my playthrough, I think everyone except for one was lucky enough to get out. So
well, I've not played them until now because you know me, I'm not a massive fan of horror games. So if I were to play that, I would probably get myself, and everyone would end up dying.
Like there's probably a compilation that you could, you probably would not watch because it's you. You wouldn't watch it.
Cheers for that because it's you. Cheers for that.
Well, you don't like horror games.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of horror games.
It's a bit graphic.
I like it.
Yeah. It follows a group of teenagers at a winter lodge just up in the mountains, and what they don't know is it's actually mountains that belong to the Wendigo. So,
Ah, I know what a Wendigo is. I know what a Wendigo is.
okay, well,
The guys who he's in Marvel. There was a character called Wendigo in Marvel as well. So that's what I know what a Wendigo is.
so ultimately the story is stay alive, don't get killed by the Wendigo. But there are some other enemies in there as well, like other people have ulterior motives and things, without going into too many spoilers. But basic premise is all the characters have to survive until dawn. So, because at that point they can get rescued.
I've never played it, so I don't know.
Another big one on the horror scene was Alien Isolation.
Yeah, that one I have played.
Mhm.
That one I have played, and I played it at a friend's house. When it first came out, he had it on the Xbox One, I think it was. He had it on the Xbox One, and he put it on. And he just told me, "Oh, it's an Alien game." Now, I've seen Aliens and everything, but in my head I was thinking, "Oh, is it like Alien versus Colonial Marines?" That's what I pictured. I didn't expect a full-on stalking simulator with an AI alien. With an AI alien that uses two brains, I can figure out where you are.
Yeah.
It was so terrifying.
It's so surreal as well because we haven't really had an AI enemy quite like we did
Yeah.
with Alien Isolation. Like it was tactical, it was methodical, it would try and predict what you would do.
Yeah, because if you're hitting lockers all the time, they got used to you hiding in lockers, so it look in the lockers looking for you. It was absolutely terrifying. It was such a good game though.
I think in between takes, like in between each time you died as well, it would learn the pattern if you tried to do it the same way again.
Yeah.
So you just have to adapt the strategy differently every
Yeah.
time.
It was very cleverly done. Like, very cleverly done. I feel like we do need more enemies in game like that, especially for horror games as well.
Yeah, because there was another mode as well where they released it in VR
Yeah.
as well. I think it was on the PlayStation VR as well. Like that really upped the ante a little bit there, didn't it?
Yeah, well, no, I've not played the VR version, but I've seen gameplay. Yeah, it looks even more terrifying than it actually does.
Have to see if well, I don't know if we'll be able to get it on. I don't know. Might be able to find it on Drift or something.
Yeah, probably.
To give it a try for myself. Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yes, you beat me to it. You beat me to it. Red Dead 2.
You probably looked at my notes. It was right there.
No, I didn't beat the notes to be fair. No, I can't read upside down anyway. But honest, Red Dead 2 was a game. How long did it take that game to come out?
No,
When did we get Red Dead 1? When did we get Red Dead 1? Way back on the PS3.
I think that's 8 years.
Was it 8 years?
Yes.
Yeah, it was PS3 and Xbox 360.
Mm. But Red Dead 2, and they just went all out with it, didn't they? It was so, apart from the online, because
the online had potential. The only thing I think
we just didn't support it like the same way we supported GTA 5. I think that's what the issue was, because it was just there was no content. There was like next to no content, and then to do anything online you needed gold, and to get gold you needed to either pay microtransactions, or you had to grind like hell. I mean, it could take up to like months just to get like 10 gold.
Yeah.
It was just so bad.
I think after a while, the events that they kept putting in to play like multiplayer modes and stuff like that, they did give you a bit of a nudge of a gold reward to doing those.
Yeah.
So it was a little bit easier, but in the beginning, with the online mode, yeah, it was a grind.
Yeah, that's why I just gave up with it, because I can't sit here and just grind on an online game. I just can't.
I mean, the roles that they put in, that definitely helped along the way, because you had, what was it?
Bounty Hunter.
Bounty Hunter, Trader, Naturalist, Treasure Hunter.
Yeah. Wasn't the one for
Collector.
Collector, that's it.
That was it. Yeah, going down all them roles, and they all had their own unique passes.
You missed one. Moonshiner.
Oh yeah, Moonshiner. Well, you can have your own saloon. It will break that.
Yep, that's what I went for. Obviously.
I love that, because you have that setup, and then you can have a band. You can actually just walk up and just interact with the band, tell them to play music, or you can say, step aside, pick up the instrument and start playing it yourself with a band. It's great.
Too bad we didn't do the cantina thing.
Just go back edit the canteen band music over the top.
Yeah, it's just more Red Dead 2, so every saloon
Well,
is
Red
just
Dead 2,
more like
Red
Red Dead
Dead
2 are such a great game, such a great story as well. I mean, at the end of it, at the end of the story, I did actually cry. I'm not gonna lie, I did actually get emotional with half of what happened to half of morning, because it was just, it was emotional. It really was. It was just a roller coaster of emotions, and a lot of games don't do that anymore. Well, not necessarily do that, but we all want it to be like fast-paced game or massive open world, and we just and sometimes things get lost, don't they? They don't forget about the characters are actual characters, and you can tell that they cared with Red Dead 2. They actually cared about the story and about the characters and about the development of the game. You can just tell because the work that's gone into it.
You also have to tie up loose ends pretty neatly because it's a prequel, isn't it?
Yeah.
It goes before the original, so you have to make it make sense for when we go into what is the original Red Dead story with John Marston.
Yeah.
And like that as well.
Yeah, and obviously the half the people that leave the gang, you can find after the story anyway. Apart from one of them. One of them just disappears completely. I can't remember what she's called, but it's a blonde one that ends up drinking a lot. I can't remember what she's called. Katie, I think. Catherine, Katie, something like that. I've not played it
It's been a
so
while.
I can't remember all the characters' names. But yeah, you can find some of them. Well, you can find the Sandini. I remember that one. You can find the cook in a store because he was running a store. And it's actually in the town that you go to at the start of the prologue. I think it's in that town. The cook. Why can't I remember names? Anyway, yeah, he's in there anyway, so you can find him in the game. I've got the Reverend left in it.
Yeah.
Reverend left. The Dutch guy, was it Dutch, German, Austrian?
Probably
Dutch, yeah. He was no, the guy that was part of the gang, but the debt collector.
Oh yeah.
Was he Dutch? Was he Austrian? It was European anyway. It was European.
Yeah, it has been a while.
He ends up being kicked out. They can't really have more than throw him out. Depending on how what you're on the risk.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of implications there, even in the main story with the father. They obviously kept it going on on the online version as well, though. I feel like the real high consequences of your actions were throughout the campaign as opposed to what might happen in the online version.
It's actually really good. So Red Dead 2, absolutely amazing game. I really want to go back and play through it now. Now that we're talking about it, because I've just started the first one again. It's out on PS5 now, isn't it?
Undead Nightmares.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, we'll save that for another time. Because I've never actually played Undead Nightmares.
I really wish they did something like that properly for Red Dead 2 as well. Yeah.
Well, it was actually rumoured that there was going to be an Undead Nightmare because
they did something like that, but it was only for like Halloween, like a survival event. It didn't really hit the same way.
Well, no, it was ages ago. I heard a rumour ages ago, so I was going to say like years ago, that there was going to be an Undead Nightmare, and like the main protagonist of Undead Nightmare was going to be a zombie Alpha Morgan. I was just like, yeah, that's not happening.
You hit this Undead Nightmare speculation and stuff like that all the time with Rockstar games, though. Because I think they said the same thing about GTA 5 at one point.
Yeah.
That it was going to have something like that. And they did make mods for it on like the PC version, which were really good. I played like the roleplay servers and stuff like that by then, which is where you can go to play. I think you can do it free as well still. I think you just need a proper copy of GTA 5 to play on. You can just play modded servers by then.
Yeah. I still can't believe we're going with GTA 5. I can't believe it's not. I still can't believe it's going. GTA 5, that was Space Marine 360.
Yeah, it's been around for quite a while now, and yet that one's still getting support.
Yeah, Red Dead 2
it's
mad. Absolutely mad. Because to me, Red Dead 2 is a better game. But then again, I'm a Western fan, so I think that's why I.
It's like they had a plan, but they just stopped halfway, isn't it? Like,
Unfortunately.
I
I mean,
just
Red Dead
got
2,
something.
Red Dead 2 Online has so much potential. It could have been just as big as the E5, if not bigger. But we just didn't carry on supporting it, did they? Unfortunately. Right. So that's the end of that. So we're going to wrap things up now with, you guessed it, Mikey's Mind. It's again Tom's favourite game in the whole wide world. He loves it.
I'm not playing on my own this time. So.
No, you're not at all. No, you're not playing it. So, Patryk, seeing as you're a guest, you're going to go Peter Griffin or Homer Simpson. So, Mikey's Mind, here we go. Homer Simpson. Action Man or Batman?
Batman.
Batman. Okay. It's nice. It's a nice little short one. This. And final question: which 5 superheroes would you want to go out and get drunk with?
Which
5 superheroes would you want to go out and get drunk with?
That's a silly question, but okay.
That's a silly question.
It's
I'm already thinking.
It's a good thing you asked him to go first.
I go for Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Alright.
That's one.
That's the first one. Second one, just to have a mixture. Superman.
Superman.
My third one.
No flying drive.
No flying drive.
My third one will be.
No, don't drink and fly. Drink and fly.
My third one would be Hulk.
Oh, God.
Okay. That could go either 2 ways. That could go 2 ways, couldn't it?
Depending if it's Hulk Banner.
Yeah.
My fourth one, that might surprise you. The Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle, nice. Okay. If you're going for the kid version of Blue Beetle, you can't legally drink because he's not 21.
Don't know how I can drink.
So you'd have to go for the original Blue Beetle.
Sure, no problem.
Yes, there's 2 different Blue Beetles.
My fifth one would be, say, I know he's a plastic, but Iron Man.
Iron Man?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, fair enough. Peter Griffin or Homer Simpson? Oh, that's it. Yeah. Peter Griffin, I thought you were. Action Man or Batman? Batman. Which 5 superheroes would you like to get drunk with?
Okay. Deadpool, Captain America, Iron Man.
Can Captain America get drunk though because he's a super soldier serum?
No idea. Can he?
I don't know, that's why I'm asking you.
I don't know. Black Widow and.
For obvious reasons.
I think the last one. You said 3 other ones I was going to say anyway, so it made it pretty easy. And this is going to be a risky one because Deadpool's also on the scene. I'm going to say Wolverine as well.
Wolverine, alright. Yeah. Okay, right.
Just because it'd be funny to see these 2 just
go at it
in the corner. Yeah. So, even though I know it might turn into a bit of a mess that might never end because they're both immortal. That's why Captain America is coming just to hold them up.
Yeah. Just throws his shield at him to break him up.
Breaking our homes.
Oh, I'm gonna go with Matt. I'm gonna go with. I like both of them. I like both of them, but I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Peter Griffin. I just find him being funny. Just find him funny of an owner. Sorry, Patryk.
No.
Action Man or Batman?
Action Man.
Over Batman? Okay.
Yeah? Action Man could kick Batman's ass.
You traitor.
I'm actually kind of disappointed in you right now. I'm not
Yeah.
So are a lot of people.
I'm quite surprised.
Especially everyone on staff on Helldivers right there. Which 5 superheroes would you drink with?
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, it's 5 superheroes. So, Green Arrow. You know, obviously.
Yeah, we all said Marvel ones. Nobody said DC ones. No, you said Superman actually.
Green Arrow. I'd go Green Arrow that Omni-Man.
Or if he's an angry drunk, we'll be in trouble.
Yeah, no, Omni-Man. Definitely Dark Blood. Etrigan. And for the final one, Batman. Because, you know, he's out. There you have it. Right, that was Mikey's Mine. I hope you enjoyed that little podcast. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoy our little game at the end as well. Please feel free to join in down below in the comments and let us know what your answers are down below. And as always, if you want to go and check out what we do on YouTube as well, we've got all the content there. So all our past podcasts, all our past episodes of podcasts are on there. We've got like past live streams on there. We've got a few clips. So, and that's under at the Gamers Guild 25 on YouTube, and it's also the Gamers Guild over on Instagram and TikTok as well. If you want to go give us a little nosy and see what we do outside the podcast. But until next time, it's been great chatting with you both, and we shall see you next week. So without further ado, we are going to end. So Jenny Mayall, once again, thank you so much for listening.
See you, everyone.
See you.
Have a good day.
Have a nice day.